Yo, one thing, okay, so recently I've been drinking enough water because I've gotten a big jar of water, a 3 liter jar of water, and I wrote the times of day along the side of it. So it's like just a straightforward thing. It's like a progress bar. I have like an immediate visual feedback to know, oh yeah, I'm up to date on the water or I'm not up to date on the water. And it also simplifies it mentally, just having one vessel of water rather than dealing with refills and stuff. So it turns it from like, people talk about like 8 cups of water or something. I don't even have to count anything. I've just got one vessel of water and I've got a progress bar throughout the day to keep me on track with it. Now this has made it a lot easier for me to drink enough water. It's been more effective and sustainable than anything I've done before so far. So now taking this over to the work setting. So manager was mad at me yesterday because I wasn't doing enough KPIs throughout the day, and I was like, oh shit. So then I rushed them at the end of the shift and I got a bunch in, but I'd rather have them dispersed out throughout the day. So I thought about, can I just implement a similar approach here? So I went to Claude Code. I said I want to do basically what I've done with the jar, but with my KPIs, so that I've got a visual thing laid out throughout the day, what I'm doing, when I'm doing them, so that I know, oh, it's 2 p.m. I'm on track, or it's 2 p.m. I'm behind, or it's 2 p.m. I'm ahead. And so I went into Claude Code. I was like, plan out how to do this. Made a plan. I was like, change this, change this, change this, and then I was like, all right, implement. And then it's like, tweak this, fix that bug. This isn't working. Change that. Okay, that's working now. And then etc. And now I have like a pretty solid looking little thing where it's like, you open it up, I tell it what I want to, how many KPIs I want to do I tell it when my shift starts, when my shift ends, and then it creates like a progress bar with the times laid out, with this little indicator saying, like going along, being like with the current time, and then it's like a bar that fills up with my progress as I do the KPIs. So I enter the thing, okay, I've done 18 now, I've done 20 now of, I don't know, widgets, and then it basically compares my progress to where I want to be, and it's just like keeping me on track. And then that's also like giving me like awareness of what types of activities are pushing me towards those KPIs and what aren't, because I might spend 20 minutes on something that only gives me 1 point, and then I'll be like, damn, that's a really inefficient task. I need to speed that task up. So this is great. It gives me like real-time feedback throughout the day, rather than having to go seek the feedback, or making some kind of mental calculation about where should I be by this time of day, or my boss yelling at me at the end of the shift for it. So the thing took me about 2 hours to make. It's not quite finished yet, but it's like functional. It could be finished now, but I want to do some extra shit to finish it off. It keeps me on track, and in Claude Code it cost me about $20 of like Claude Code credit, like API credit, which in one day. So like that's I guess that's what's kind of encouraging you to go and get the subscription, because then I would only be paying about like $10 more and I'd get basically unlimited use for a month. But it is nice doing like per usage pricing as well. But yeah, this has been an interesting experiment.